Good evening, everyone. Oktoberfest is upon us. See you in a couple minutes.
Shame.
Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Welcome to Famicom Dojo, Pile of Shame, live, where this week we're going to play, it's already in the restaurant, we're going to play Chrono Trigger Super Famicom version with a language patch in the Retron and save states, which saved my bacon, actually. Well, maybe it was more the in-game save states that saved my bacon, because I had the save states I had in the Retron didn't go back far enough, and I got stuck, or at least I think I got stuck. So I used the save state in the Retron, or in the game on the Retron, sense, and got back to where I needed to be. So I think I was supposed to do something last time I didn't do that thing. I got a little confused about what I was supposed to do next, so we're just going to go with where we literally left off last time. No reason to daddle and dilly-dally and all that good stuff. Daddle? Dawdle. To the retro station.
Shame.
I went mute. That's no good. Looks like the thing's rolling. All right, let's play. Those same three people subscribed every week. I gotta get that fixed. Okay, so I gotta race this guy or fight through all the mutants and stuff. Let's go. It'd be kind of nice if, like, you raced to the right, that you actually went to the right in the race, and then if you are coming back, you would go to the left, but I don't know, maybe that's too much to hope for. Just flip the sprites, you know? Just flip them. Oh, yikes. That did not go the way I was hoping. Timed that wrong. Yeah, I think you missed it last week, Satoshi, but we were talking about my defense of Next Generation Season 2 and of Pulaski in particular, who after being super mean to Data for several episodes, all of a sudden just kind of wasn't anymore. Like there was no defining moment where she saw the error of her ways, although that would have been very nice. But she was sort of absent for the whole Measure of a Man bit, which could have been that moment where it's like, yes, I used to think of Data as a toaster, but now I see that he's a flesh and blood, humanish person, and how dare you treat him that way. That could have been a powerful moment. Ugh. But that is not. I think season 1 is more inconsistent, honestly. Like you had pointed out, there were a bunch of scripts from phase 2 that were very original series-y. And then season 2 gets better, although there were a couple of episodes like that. And there are a lot of ones that are just like okay. They're not like bad, they're not great. But Pulaski in particular, I really feel like surprised me. Like toward the end of the season, she had goaded and tricked Data into playing a stratagema with that super annoying guy. And when she realized what losing did to him, oh, come on! She actually apologized. She felt bad and she apologized to him. Although there was still a hint of like you're a computer, you can't lose, which I don't think was meant to be degrading to him at all. It's just that she recognized his superior ability in this way and didn't realize, no one realized it would like harm his confidence. Like he doesn't have feelings per se, but like, the more I think about like Data's emotion chip and how like little it seems like he actually needed it. He certainly had feelings, even if it wasn't like, what you would call chemically induced, right? Like urges and things that he really couldn't control. He certainly was able to express himself in ways that I would consider to be emotional, or maybe like logical given the stimulus. Like the way people behave when they have to override their emotions to like rationalize something. And it's like, even though like right now I feel angry or upset about something, I know that like in the long run this thing matters to me more. And he doesn't have those conflicts. Does that make sense? Anyway. So it almost feels like he lost something in a way when he got his emotion chip, because he had to work through that stuff again. Or for the first time, really. In a way that a human being wouldn't have to. Or, sorry. In a way that a human being would have to, but he didn't need to. But he wanted the human experience, I guess. So I think he would have preferred that too. Anyway, I felt like Pulaski was not redeemed, but certainly came around by the end. And so it's a bummer that she was unceremoniously dumped and didn't even show up for All Good Things, I would have liked that, because we got Yar. Maybe that was enough. Oh yeah, Gomez. Yeah, she showed up at least twice, and then I thought she was going to be a thing. That was also certainly the first time that we saw that Geordi was being awkward around someone. And they go on this quasi-date. But, bro, you don't date in your department. Certainly not one of your own subordinates. That's not okay. I'm on 4, right? Let me double check this. Make sure I got the right one. All right. All right, so what's confusing about this is I had a thing up that was telling me what to do next. Dragon Tank, Beyond the Ruins. Ooh, maybe I'm not Beyond the Ruins yet. Where do I go? The Trial. No, this is right. Lab 32, Protodome, Factory Ruins. The factory did all of that. Titan Vest, Hammer Arm did that. Okay, and then it says the R series, but I didn't fight the R series. Grab the Titan Vest. Was I down? I think I have to go down. Yeah. Okay. So ugh. This is what happened last time. All right. So 3 acids and 2 alkalines at the same time. When you're ready, head down a level rather than using the hatch in the center room or the elevator. What? Can I go down here? Oh, is that what I did wrong? I'm supposed to go down here? Down. Okay, I screwed up. Okay, that's what I'm missing. There we go. Yeah, the Lisa Brahms thing. Hey, have you been watching Lower Decks? She comes up again. She even reprises her role. It's great. Okay, so now it says head north along the long passage. Plasma gun. That's probably for my buddy who is not with us. Yeah. We'll save that for her later. Oh, could I have gone down that ladder there? Fascinating. Okay, so then... Oh! I was supposed to use the password there. Okay, this is the computer that needs the Zaby password that I learned last week. Okay. It's just in a counterclockwise circle around the... Can you see that? It says Zaby. Oh, baby, it's Zaby. Ah. So after watching season 2 of Next Generation, I went on to season 3 and I watched the first episode, and I legit can't tell if like some of the lighting of the ship models and the effects in outer space were like that in the original, or if they were like a special edition version, because Next Generation got an HD treatment. And I remember seeing a thing about how they had to redo all the special effects in the entire show because it was, or at least the very early ones, because it was all done on videotape. So it wasn't able to be scaled up. So I'm wondering if they got like new space shots for some of that stuff because Next Generation did like all the original space shots just wouldn't look good scaled up, right? So I don't know. Escape? Well, I don't want to escape. It's gonna get smushed? My robot buddy! Not looking too good. Oh snap. What was that? Alright, we're out of here. Ooh. Okay. Going this way. Can't go that way either. This is feeling a little bit like, oh boy. Oh boy. This is my friends. You need new friends, Data. Oh boy. That was my purpose? No! Let's get him. Ow. Ugh! What do I do? I'm getting upset here. Ah. I'll give him the right to make sure that he got into the entrance correctly. So anyway, I watched the first episode of the third season. It wasn't a margin. It wasn't much better than the second season. I know that it does get better, and I started watching the second episode, but I switched back to Deep Space Nine. I'm probably going to watch season 2 of the original series rather than keep going with this. But I wanted to see the new uniforms, make comparisons. You can really tell that the breast has like these lines on it. It's like a 3-piece breast, and oh, I need to heal him. Oopsie doodles. Ouch. Jerk. Wow. Okay. Got one of them at least. Okay, it's a little bit better. Only get hit by 5 different robots this time. Yeah, so yeah, watching Deep Space Nine, I can definitely tell that Can I do provoke? No. I can definitely tell it's still in 480. Ooh, that wasn't good at all. There we go. Still got plenty of health though, so we're good. Oh yeah. Ow. It's still billing me around, so that's not great. So hey, who watched Quantum Leap? New episode on Monday already. Oh, they both got hurt. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, they're gonna die at this rate. They're like, how can they have so many actions? I haven't even... Quantum Leap was pretty great, I thought. I mean, it wasn't like, wow, knock your socks off great, but... I enjoyed it, and I think the show has a lot of potential. I have a whole review I want to write and film, so I won't go into a whole lot of detail, but going into it, I had some concerns about the format changes because it's like a procedural now, like a police procedural. There's a whole team, and they solve their mystery, right? And they trashed him. Well, literally. Let's get him fixed. I think Luca can fix him. Yep. Gotta drag him. Oh boy. Does it have the sax? No, there's no theme song because it's a modern network TV show. So not only are there like no theme songs, but there's no like leitmotifs. Like there's music in it. At least this one episode depended a lot on the period music, and it was during Live Aid. So like the backdrop soundtrack was like songs you would have heard at Live Aid in 1985. In fact, despite that they did use some of those themes in the promotional materials, it was not heard in the show at all that I could tell. I don't see a place where they would use it. And the leaping effect, the sound, it's there, but it's very quiet, and they overlay it with other newer sounds. I don't know why they just didn't go full on nostalgia buttons in there. But they mention Alan Sam a lot, so it's very much a sequel series, and it's meant to be. But it's also a different show. I mean, the relationships are different too, but they have... Oh, we're going to go back to the present. There's no music? I was supposed to have checked that before I started. Why isn't there any... Okay. Ridiculous. Better? I don't know why it does that. XSplit is super weird. Like whenever I shut it down and like bring it back up again, it changes all the settings on me. Like it'll change the color balance on the Elgato. It'll remove my microphone from the camera. It's so frustrating. I don't know why it does that. Just use the settings that I gave you and don't change things on me. All right, I'll turn it up a little bit. Better? All right. Need to not go back to the present. I like the 3/4 view though, it's pretty nice. Oh, we are definitely saving. Ooh, we're at the end of time, it's called. Well, that's a spoiler. So we're going to save here at the end of time. And then we'll make this our new going forward save state. All right, there's this old man here at the... Ah, more guests. Okay, so we got people from multiple time periods just bopping around. Oh, interesting. So this is a way to make sure I only have 3 people in my party at any given time. Nice, called it. Hey, Rachel. I'm gonna leave data. Hey. Hey. Oh, hello. Lightning, fire, water, and shadow. Magic and start from the door, walk clockwise along the walls and iron 3 times. Don't lose track now. Ah. 1. Magic. 2. 3. Magic, 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 magic. Magico! Cool. Yeah, I want to try it out. Lightning. Holy crow. How can I use these in combos is my question. he legit gonna kill us? Our whirl or fire whirl? Okay. Chrono's down. What the crap is this guy doing to us? Is he gonna knock us all out? This is looking real bad. Oh, she's down. I'm supposed to run away or something? I'm just gonna let them all get burned, as it were. Alright, well, that was real fun, fella. Total party kill. What's down here? Anything? Nothing. Day of Lavos. Oh, so I could go right away if I wanted to. Okay. Well, which one do I go into? I'm gonna go in this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Protodome. Medina Village. Well, let's go to the distant past. I haven't done that yet. Yeah. Alright, so Quantum Leap. Right, so since the show is an ensemble now, that means they have to spend time in the present, in 2022. Ooh, oopsie doodles. Well, that's going to make it hard to get back. This is feeling a little bit like Berserker. Ooh, little iguanodons, runners. I don't know what these things are. Fighting dinosaurs. So time spent with the team means spending time away from like the time period and the characters in it. And so like knowing that going in based on articles I'd read and the previews that were released in the weeks prior to the episode coming out, yeah, let's go. That was my major concern, was that we were going to lose out on like the connection that I feel like Ben needs to have with the people around him in that time period and like the dialogue with them. And that's pretty much what I felt like happened. Like they were in 1985, they were doing a heist, and we didn't get to spend a lot of time with the people doing the heist and like get to know them at all. Which, except for the one guy that he was there to save, it's not like get killed. I don't think we were supposed to care about, but I liked them, especially was the girl Charlie? I don't know. There's this whole scene where Ben has a dance with her, and it's fantastic. But that's like the only time we get to spend with her, really. And it felt like it could have been, I don't know, more. So like, you know, really, they gave Dean Stockwell as Al a whole lot of stuff that he would have to do, a whole lot of exposition about the plot, about what Sam needs to do. Oh, hey, it's different versions of these guys. Fascinating. So I feel like they had a good balance of like when we are with them, it was necessary for the story overall, but they also have their own like B plot that's going to be constantly going throughout the season where they try to solve the mystery of why Ben leaked in the first place. So it will necessarily take time away from the main story. But like the original show didn't have B plots, right? Like they might have stuff between Al and Sam talking about, you know, like who he is and what he can do and how he can get home, but there wasn't a lot of time devoted to that. So there would be necessarily, I think, more time to give the 4 characters, well, including Addison. So excluding Addison, there's Ernie Hudson's character of Magic, who was a character from the original series. Well, he was someone that Sam leaped into, so he wasn't a character per se. But now he's got to be a fully fleshed out human being. There's Jen, the security chief. There's Ian, the head programmer, who's the new Gushy, but with better breath, I hope, and Al's fashion sense. And there's Addison, but she's in the imaging chamber with Ben most of the time. So I think they did a good job of like not like repeating information where it's like you hear Addison say it, you hear like someone else say it to Addison, and Addison never like relays it back to Ben. That doesn't happen very often. I think you're supposed to assume that she gets her information through the hand link. So there might be things like you might get a part of what they found out, but you won't get like everything, and then she'll fill in the gaps when she's on screen. So I feel like that balance is pretty good. Oops. Oh, have I not healed yet? Chrono? No. Luca hasn't gotten healed yet. There we go. I thought that I got her a couple of times already. Alright. So, I don't feel like Ben had enough time to help the people that he was there to help, like get to know them and like sympathize with them, and the audience didn't either. It's like there's a woman who's getting dialysis, so like they don't have enough money for her medical treatment, and then there's this kid who they meet for a few minutes, and then like the guy that he's there to save got killed on the night of the heist. So Ben decides to save all 3 of them rather than just stop Ryan from dying and getting out of there. But it's like, why? He talked to the other 2 for a few minutes. There was a distinct lack of connection there, and like the person he leaped into had no connection with Ryan, not a positive one anyway. So Sam ends up helping that guy's life out too, because he didn't have a good time in the original timeline, let's just say. So it's very frustrating. Boy, am I stuck here? Like, where am I supposed to go in this time period? Oh, hello. Oh, the dance scene. Pretty redstone. There weren't people 65 million years ago. This is ridiculous. Sweet. Thank you, lady. Reptites, huh? Yeah, these reps are tight. So we'll see what future episodes of Quantum Leap bring. Maybe they'll find a balance, a better balance, or maybe this is the balance they're going to have and we just have to accept it. But I certainly feel like that there was a lot lost. No, I'm in the hut, but the chief isn't here. It'll be different at the very least. I don't know if better or worse, just different. Just comparing it to the original Quantum Leap pilot, though. Oh, is he here? All right. Apparently I can use money here. How many mid-tonics do I need? How many do I have? 5? Oof. That's a lot. Should I sell some things? Does it matter? How many... Hold on a second. I only have the one? Alright, sell it. Plasma gun I want to keep. Oh, I need to equip that. Oops, no, hold on. Wrong thing. Oh my god. Can't do anything right. Alright, because it's the auto gun. I need the plasma gun. Alright, sell the auto gun. There it is. Alright. That taken care of. So are you the chief or not? Oh, they don't have the chief. He's not there. I bet. Thunder Sun's all dinosaur. Petal, Fang, Horn, and Feather, and hunting range. When rain, rare monster appear. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Dactyl nest. Sure, why not? Oh boy. Yeah, it's the same universe telling the same story. Like, so, Sam never came home at the end of the original show. So that's where they've left it. And so it's 30 years after the project wrapped up, roughly. Because in universe, it was 1995 when he came to the past. And if you backdate it based on, okay, I'm gonna escape. I'm going to run. Okay. Guess I won't be going there. Heal my HP again. So it's probably been closer to like 25 years, because it's 2022 in the show. So that'd be 1992. So it's been probably closer to 20 years since the project was abandoned. So they say 30 in the show. Maybe it's more like 30 years after it started, not after it ended. Whatever. It would have been 22 years. Okay. But yeah, they name drop Sam and Al. They show a picture of Sam. They show a picture of Al at one point. They mentioned that Al died in 2021. So they make mention they like fix a whole bunch of things that went wrong in the project initially. Although Ben ends up leaping before they got all the kinks worked out, and he wasn't the one that was supposed to leap. It was supposed to be Addison. So I don't think I can do anything in this time zone. Let's go back to the present. Assuming I can. So yeah, it's very much a sequel series. It's not just like a simple reboot or whatever. They're gonna continue the show, and the central mystery is who helped Ben. Oh, these guys are gonna fight me too. Great. Who helped Ben leap, and why? What was he trying to do? And it's going to be at least a season-long arc to figure that out. Hopefully not longer, because that's going to get old real quick. yeah, they're very much interested in the legacy of the show. Not to mention that Belisario and Deborah Pratt are executive producers on the show, and in fact, there's a very familiar sounding intro voiceover when the episode starts that is by Deborah Pratt, who did the intro in most of the 5 seasons of the show. Hey Alexa. Yeah, 1995. So there's a mention like in season 1 or 2 that Al is watching the Super Bowl and like there's a team that he's rooting for, like so like whatever team won or whatever. I don't think it said the exact score, but what's funny is that that was like in 1987 or 1988. So the Super Bowl team in like 95 or 96, whatever year it was supposed to be during that season, because he mentioned the Super Bowl number, not what year it was. That team actually did play in the Super Bowl that year and won. So they predicted it like 7 years ahead of time. Pretty good, if you ask me. But yeah, the show, Sam's time was indeterminate initially, but they eventually nailed it down in 1995. So since the show ran for 5 years, it ended basically in 99, 2000, his time, even though it was like 93 in our time. Oh, ugh, how did we get there? Okay. So we're not gonna go there. Back home. So new episode of Quantum Leap will be on Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern time. He's going to be in the Space Shuttle Atlantis in the 90s, you guys. And he... what's going on here? What? These are monsters. Oh, they're mystics. Interesting. I think time's been changed, you guys. What do you think? The Magus, the Magus. What the crap? Wait. What is going on here? No castle. Maybe I'm in a different part of the continent. Oh, I could look at the map. Maybe that's what it is I'm in a different part. Ooh. Boy, these are pricey. 2 Titan vests. Should probably get those. All up on tonics. Okay, I'm gonna buy that katana. Ooh, and magic +2. Nice. She has one. Oh, it's Luca and the other guy who doesn't have. Okay. Then we'll sell. I'm gonna hold on to them in case I run into someone else who needs. Oh, what did he say? No, I missed it. Mercure. Inflation's with this universe as well. Nice. Yep, I'm on a different continent. Good to know. So it's just similar sprites. Okay. Okay, so time hasn't changed yet. Oh, whoops. Ooh, that katana is red. Nice attention to detail there. Yep, so Shuttle Atlantis in the 90s, and apparently the guy that Ben leaps into died originally. But I can hear you say, Sean, no one died on the Shuttle Atlantis in the 90s, and you'd be right. It's probably one of those cute tongue-in-cheek things that they work into it, where they eventually, the history that Sam changes, especially when they deal with like more prominent figures, the implication is that we live in the universe that Sam fixed already. So as bad as we think the world might be, Sam's already made it more gooder. And so we can assume that Ben succeeds and the Shuttle Atlantis doesn't have a problem. Oh, ooh, ooh. I really want to kill that base. There we go. Because I want it to like spit out more guys. So gin bottle. Nice. I kind of appreciate how much entertainment, media, whatever, refer to genies as gin. Get that more correct. Yeah, oh look, Apterox! Yeah. I know, so yeah, Monday I'm looking forward to more Quantum Leap. What else did I watch? I started the 5th season of Handmaid's Tale. I wasn't sure that I wanted to, given how the 4th season ended. And I gotta say, they backpedaled kind of quickly. Although there's this one almost kind of funny scene. It's not played funny per se. Where it's like just things just didn't go as June expected that they would go in a particular moment. And just incredible. Anyway, so I might enjoy watching this season more than I thought. But I watched one episode and went away, and then I came back. I had seen ads for it probably while I was watching Handmaid's Tale for a show called. It's guy is not getting the hit that I want him to go down. Crazy. One called Reboot, which isn't after the beloved 3D animated television show of the 90s, but is actually a story about a fictional sitcom that's being rebooted with the original cast members. Is it Keegan-Michael Key or Keenan-Michael Key? Can't remember which. He's in it. I think it's Johnny Knoxville. And what's her face? She was on Arrested Development. Oh God. But then also from. I'll look this up because I'm blanking on her name. It almost came to me just a second ago. From Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. The creator of the show, Rachel Bloom. There we go. So Rachel Bloom is like the head writer of this new sitcom. She's the one that gets it revived, and I recognized her right away in the promo materials, but they didn't like call her out very much about what she was doing and why. So like just on the basis of her being in the show alone, that would make me want to watch it. And I'm glad I did because she looks like she was part of it. But I like all these actors. But it feels also like a 2000s network, like single camera sitcom. So it's like a sitcom about a 90s sitcom. What are you gonna do? It's got Paul Reiser in it. Nice to see him in a comedic role after 4 seasons of friggin' Stranger Things. Because I don't know if you guys knew this, but he was in a lot of sitcoms in the 90s. It's like I gotta use magic on these fools. I'm going to run out of MP if I'm not careful. So that show could be fun. What else we got? New stuff. I mentioned Lower Decks, consistently great. Season's half over already. Feels bad, man. I'm not ready for it to be done. Oh, I can't make it to that from here. Yeah, those sub notifications are just the same 3 people over and over again. Are you caught up? Maybe you don't even hear me talking to you, Alexa, because you might have started from the beginning. Oh, you mentioned inflation already, so I don't know. Did more subs pop up? I started watching The 40-Year-Old Virgin about 10 years late. Now that I'm in my 40s, it hits better. Like, I didn't really feel like watching it at the time. Even though it's a Judd Apatow film, right? I like his stuff. You know, Paul Rudd's in it. So that's great. I'm enjoying it though. It's very low-key, funny. The kids in it are great. Play Paul Rudd and Leslie Mann's kids. Is Vinnk here? Where? I don't see him. Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. A sub for Vinnk. Yeah. Did it pop up again? I guess I didn't see it. I'm not looking at the stream. I'm looking at my screen instead. Ugh. Yeah, it's like the first 3 people who subscribe to the channel, like every time I start a stream now, get pop up. I need to either like find out what's wrong with the plugin I'm using or something. I'm getting the hint that regular attacks are just not gonna work. Critters here. Yeah, me, my SeanOrange guy channel, and Vinnk, I believe, are the 3 that pop up. Maybe even in that order. I don't know. So I only got halfway through that and decided to quit. I'll come back to it later. It was also on Hulu, so I don't want to fight the. Ooh, got burned. Sick burn, bro. That was enough. Let's attack these guys now with regular attacks. I feel like I watched something else that wasn't Next Generation or some kind of Star Trek show. I really should get back into the original series. I watched a few episodes of Deep Space Nine, but I remember the first season being a bit of a slow roll. There's certainly a lot more about like the universe in those early episodes and like the character building. And then because they're on the station, they have to wait for things to come to them and for things to happen, right? So the deal with like the Bajorans and like remnants of the Resistance. They haven't gotten back to Kaiopaka yet, which I thought there was more of to start. But they've had plenty of Next Generation tie-ins. So the Duras sisters appeared. Vash appeared because she was in the Gamma Quadrant, because that's where Q deposited her, and then Q shows up, and then he never shows up again in the series. Is it Vash or Vash? Mysterious energy. I'll show you mysterious energy. Okay, Okay, I guess I'm able to walk on water. Or something. Can I? There we go. I'll use that save and then save my Retron save for later. Oh boy. I'm gonna do a regular attack and see how well that does. Not well. Use ice. Use fire. Okay, ice was good. Fire, hopefully also good. Yep, looking good. I was so excited to watch Chrono though, you guys. Like, I watched it live. I don't watch live television ever. But it was late enough at night. Kids were in bed. And my wife was watching something else. I asked her if she wanted to watch it, she said no. She really adores the original show. Either doesn't trust it yet, so maybe I'll get in a little bit. I also wasn't sure if I was going to be able to watch it streaming because I don't have Peacock, but I have a Charter, a Spectrum thing that usually does on-demand stuff for network TV and other things. So, So I figured, yeah, why not? I take my chances. Turns out I can stream, and I've watched it 2 more times since then. Took a lot of copious notes because I want to do video. So you heard a lot of what I'm going to say, but I'm going to try and say it in a more concise manner, and not want to put it on the trigger. Water wave. Oh, that's not good. That didn't feel good at all. Thanks, dear. Ooh, that might kill me. Oh no. Oh. I'm not going to survive another water wave. Oh, farts. Oh. Not great, but I can survive it. Oh! Oh, is she gonna make it? No. Sucks. Luca's down again. And then Mara will die. Okay, so as long as I can do... I'll attack him while I'm waiting for Marwa to... Or while I'm waiting for them both to have, thingamajig again. Shoot. You like pick on her, don't you? Oh, no! Ah! Okay. Yes, indeed. I feel like even though I'm doing all this damage to the guy, it's not really doing damage to him. And I should probably stop while I am ahead. But I'm not gonna. We're low on MP though, so I might have to. Oh, did I beat him? Oh, thank God. Wow, that was super tough. Okay. Again. Oh, that was convenient. Is the portal here? Yeah. Ah, new time zones opened. Okay, so that's lean square. No, the other one was here. Oh, I have to like go to the portal to open it up here. Gina Village, no. Truce Canyon, 600 AD. Okay. All right, and then we're gonna leave it here, I think, guys. This is a good stopping point. I need to be done soon anyway. I also hear that my kid's going crazy, so thank you all. Thank you all once again for watching this week. This is still fun for me. I like playing this game, but maybe I should play some others. So if there's something else you want to see, let me know. What I was supposed to do was have a poll for 4 more games, the next top 4 on my list. I don't think Chrono Trigger was even on it, was it? Or was it? And that's why I got to this. I just decided to, I can't remember. But I should do that poll and then get your input, and then we can play some other games. But I'm enjoying this if you're enjoying this, and I'll keep going. At least as long as I enjoy it. But if you guys don't enjoy it either, then I can switch it up and come back to this later. You're welcome, Satoshi. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully things go a little bit better tonight, tomorrow. Yeah. It's almost October now, so I think it means I gotta get t-shirts done. What do you guys want? I'm gonna ask the patrons first. So if you go to patreon.com/Famicom Dojo and join us for at the you might get a t-shirt level or above, then I will be asking you guys for your opinion on what t-shirt we should have this year. I have some ideas. I want to make sure that you're cool with the ideas that I got, though. Again, this is going to be a little bit different. So we're gonna print ones and just send out the ones for the one new design this year. If you want any of the previous designs, then we'll probably work out some kind of discount thing, probably through PayPal or something, and then you'll get it shipped to you that way. Because otherwise it's going to be a bear. So, yeah, like I said, also we're working on some new videos. Not necessarily the Quantum Leap one I mentioned. I'm probably not going to do a lot of uh, like video reviews because we have the podcast. But I don't know when we're going to get to Quantum Leap. I don't want to wait until the season's over to talk about it. So I was thinking about doing that. But maybe some other shows I feel strongly enough about to like do a video review of. I'll do. But I'm finding that at least for this one, if I had been more on the ball, I could have like done a video about the previews and gotten a lot of those thoughts out of the way before I watched the first episode. Because now I got to kind of do them both at the same time because I missed the boat. And I'm finding it's really hard to write it out. I don't want to just sit in front of the camera and ramble like I do here, like the videos that are pre-recorded. I want to be more snappy and punchy and think about what I'm saying. So I did a draft already, and I don't like it. So I've been going through again, so I'll try and write it tonight, maybe record a little bit and get it out. But yeah. I think we're recording 2 episodes of Two Boobs Watch the Tube this weekend. I'll get those out and then post it in the Reddit, the Discord. But if you're subscribed to this channel, this Famicom Dojo live channel that you're watching right now, subscribe to it right now. And then you'll see, actually, those are on Vinnk's channel. Shoot. We'll put them on Vinnk's channel. I'll also put them in the playlist for Two Boobs Watch the Tube that's on this channel. So you'll see them that way. But also subscribe to Vinnk's channel so that you will see those streams. I'm sure we'll do another Famicom Dojo podcast that is on this channel pretty soon. And then if you are a Patreon subscriber at any level, even $1 is better than an ad, as we like to say. That's actually the name of the tier, is better than an ad. You will have access to our early either drafts or like the final product. Maybe people at a little bit higher tier will see the drafts. I can't promise that. I've been showing it to everybody. There's no reason to divide you guys like that. But there is a video that I am working on it's a weird one. Excuse me. It's an unusual one. It's not a you'll like it. I like it. It's fun. I think it'll be fine. But I know that there are bigger topics you guys want us to tackle, so we're going to try and get to those too. I really should watch that video that the gaming historian did about one of the topics that we wanted to discuss, just to make sure we don't recover the same ground. Or maybe it doesn't matter. We'll do it our way, right? We'll do it our way. So, hey Evan, sorry we're all done right now, but thank you for coming. You can go back and watch what we did, I guess. So, like I said, go to patreon.com/Famicom Dojo. Sign up now. Last time I mentioned it, someone did sign up. So if you're waiting, why wait any longer? You can participate, and we'll post more things to the Patreon soon. I should really do an update soon for everyone. I haven't really done, besides advertising the Pile of Shame stuff inconsistently. I haven't really been updating. So I should do that. But yeah, so again, keep an eye out for the new Two Boobs Watch the Tube. There's going to be 2 of them streams coming. So we're going to be covering Severance and Gravity Falls, probably in that order, probably on the same day. So that'll be this Sunday night, Central Wisconsin time, like 9 to 11 o'clock. And then whenever I get that video out for my review of Quantum Leap. Unfortunately, it seems probably not before the 2nd episode's out, so we'll see if that has any kind of impact. But apart from that, I guess there's nothing left to say, but except until next time. Well, I'm gonna put the Patreon link in the chat here. Patreon.com Famicom Dojo. I'm also going to drop the Discord link in there because we talk about TV stuff, like the things I've been discussing during the stream here. We also talk about it a lot in our, I keep saying subreddit, like Reddit and subreddit. That's not what we have. It's not Reddit. Speaking of which, if anyone wants to post in our, we do have a subreddit. If anybody wants to post in there, feel free. Like I don't feel it's proper for me to be like throwing things in there. So if you guys want to do it, I wouldn't be against that. Here, I'll drop this link in here as well. Cool. I guess then until next time, the dojo is just hoping that our next leap will be the leap home. I had to, I'm sorry.
Famicom Dojo.